Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. I'm going to be sharing a fall decorate with me video as I add some fun, festive touches to my kitchen decor. This coming weekend I have my very first fall camping trip planned and I'm so excited, so I have some camping prep to do today. I'll be setting up a new tent that I just received from CampPros and I'm so excited because tent camping in the fall is the absolute best. And finally, I'll be making up a big batch of homemade chili to take with me camping, but first, let's do some decorating. We'll start in the kitchen today. This fall season, I'm trying to keep my decor very simple with lots of natural elements, so I'm going to continue that theme into the kitchen. This looks like a great way to start things off, so next I'm going to head over and start decorating the kitchen counters. Throughout the kitchen, I'm going to be using remnants of old displays like these two scales. For the fall, I'm just going to add a cute little pumpkin. I recently picked up this small stand and a new candle for the season, which smells amazing, both of which I bought at Target. In the corner, I have kept the basket and vintage mixer, which I think is a great base for a new display. I bought this pumpkin jar at Target last year, and I know they have similar ones this year as well if you're interested. I just think they're so fun, and the kids like it when I fill it up with treats. This little pumpkin is so adorable. It's from Target in their dollar section. On the opposite side of the room, near the pantry door, I have already gone ahead and decorated my vintage mixer. I just used some faux leaves and a few mini pumpkins. I've kept quite a few items from my last display here because I think they'll work nicely for my fall decor as well. And I have to say this platform is super handy. I have found that the space underneath is perfect for stashing things that you want on hand, but you don't want cluttering up your counter space. I like keeping a notebook and pen on one side so I can make quick little lists. And then the other side, I have the cookbook in right now, but normally I'll put paperwork and things like that that needs to be dealt with throughout the day. It's definitely an unexpected and handy feature, which I am totally thrilled with. On the bench, I kept out this chenille pillow, which I have been using in various ways since I decorated for spring, and I shared in a thrift store makeover video. I love the subtle texture it gives, and they are great for layering, so I think I'm going to have to make a few more of these. The very last thing to do in the kitchen is to add a centerpiece to the island. I'm starting with this wood riser, which I actually made from a 21-inch tabletop pre-cut piece that I found at my local hardware store. I just gave it 2 coats of my favorite stain, and then as it dried, I let it sit out in the sun, which gives it more of a weathered look. And with the centerpiece finished, the room is complete. I'm loving how it turned out. Just the little touches of fall throughout the room, which I think are very pretty and a bit festive. Moving outside to the backyard, as you can see, I am in the process of setting up the new tent. I wasn't quite sure if I was going to be able to do it by myself since it's such a large tent, but I had no problems at all, which I was very pleased about, and Quinn is keeping me company and overseeing all the activity. CampPros sent this tent to me to try out, so I'd like to thank them very much. This tent went together super quickly. It has 4 main poles that hold up the tent, and the poles slip into these pegs at the bottom of the tent, which you stake down, and then you clip on the tent sides to the poles, and that's pretty much it, other than adding the rain fly and staking that down, and that takes maybe 2 minutes tops. Inside the tent is nice and large. I do believe this is a 6 to 8 person tent, and since there's only going to be 2 of us, we will have lots of room to stretch out in. It has a nice wide door opening, which I really appreciate, especially when I've got dogs running in and out like this. There's a nice rain fly area, which keeps the tent up so you're not like running into it with your head when you're trying to go in through the doorway. Each of the windows on the ends have these toggles to keep them rolled up nicely, and also on both ends is 2 mesh pockets for storage. You can also divide the tent into 2 sections with the provided curtain, which I don't have up right now. The door has a nice wide flap over the zipper to protect it from rain. There's even a space to thread an extension cord into the tent, which is super handy. The instructions were clear and precise, and I love the fact that the instructions are actually sewn into the bag, so you're not going to lose them. You're not going to get them wet because it's made out of like a plastic material, so I think that's super handy. And speaking of super handy, I need to make sure that I have my OKMO power pack all charged up to go camping. I never go camping without this anymore. It's simple to use. I can plug in appliances, I can run fans and heaters, I can charge tablets, I can blow up air mattresses. It's just a super handy thing to have along. It's got AC, USB plugs, DC, and 12 volt. For pretty much covers all of your bases, and I absolutely love it. It also has these great handles on the side, and as you can see, I can easily carry it with just one hand. I think it probably weighs under 30 pounds. And yeah, I absolutely love it and am so pleased with it. I have been wanting to make chili for weeks now, and I thought today would be a great day to do it since I am prepping for our upcoming camping trip. We'll eat a little bit of it for dinner tonight, and then we'll save the rest for camping, and we'll just heat it up over the fire, and it will be so delicious, and I just can't wait. So I will be sharing this recipe down in the description box. Make sure you check it out if you're interested. One thing I do to this recipe that is not actually part of the recipe is to add pre-cooked shredded pork, which really makes it a nice meaty chili, and it is so delicious, you guys. For my shredded pork, I don't do anything special. I don't add any sauces. I just cook down the roast until it shreds apart. I then divide it up into individual meal-sized packages, which I throw into the freezer and take out as needed. I do the same thing with chili and soups that I make. It makes for some quick and easy meals on those days that are pretty hectic. We like to add a little cheddar cheese and sour cream to the top of it, and oh my gosh, you guys, this is so yummy. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I had so much fun sharing my day with you, and I would love to know down in the comments what you think of the fall decor in the kitchen, and let me know also if you plan to try out the chili recipe. Links for the products used today will be down in the description box. Have yourself a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye now.